So I like to start with a really good brow. I just feel like it frames the face, right? Then I go in with a little brow gel. This one is by Maybelline. I'm gonna use the MAC 24-hour concealer, and you just need to get a concealer brush, and I just follow the brows. And then we just blend out our concealer on our lid. This is preparing you for your eyeshadow, so it's giving you a base. And if you have trouble kind of like making sure your brows are like leveled, you can create like a concealer line here and make sure it's like even, you know? Because I feel like I want to do a nude eye. I love a good nude eye. It's just classy, it's classic, it's very just soft, you know? We like soft glam on this side, okay? No, the Dreamy Does in Volume 2. This is this palette. I love this palette. It has a lot of good neutrals in it. And if you're just looking for like a stationary palette, like you should get this one. This is really good. So I'm gonna start with the warm brown. And I just get this into my crease area. This isn't my real crease. My crease is pretty low because my eyes are small. But if you do this and go over your crease, it's gonna give you more room to create that eyeshadow look. And it's makeup, like you could do what you want. There's no rules. Remember in school, like elementary, there was like no rules and we just did what we wanted to do? Well, for the most part, because I didn't do what I wanted to do. But you know what I mean? There was like more freedom. We weren't thinking so hard. That's what makeup is. So we're going to use this eyeshadow brush because shimmers tend to have a lot of fallout. The matte shades don't really have fallout. I'm not gonna say all, but for the most part, it doesn't really have fallout. The shimmers have the fallout. But if you use like a setting spray, you can even use water and just wet your eyeshadow brush and then pick up the shimmer, it's gonna give you less fallout. So we're gonna pick up the nude, okay? And we're just going to pack it onto the lid like so. This nude isn't a shimmer, but the same technique applies. It just helps if you're using a shimmer to make sure your brush has some moisture on it. So now I'm gonna go back in with my blending brush and I'm gonna get this warm brown again, just a little bit, and I'm just going to make sure it blends together. So I'm gonna go in the middle of the two shades and I'm gonna do a windshield wiper motion, right? So that gives you that blended look, because you don't want to just stamp things on your eyes and not blend it out. So you need to make sure you go back and you blend it.